Well, it's roots and resilience time for educational brilliance.
Oh yeah.
In lockdown and stuck at home.
Hi everyone, welcome to Roots and Resilience. Something that can really help us with resilience is being more mindful. Mindfulness is all about noticing what's happening right now in the present moment instead of getting caught up with worries in our head about things that might happen or things that have happened. And it's a tricky thing to do, but with a bit of practice it gets easier. And one of the things that can help us with it is breathing. So some of you guys that we've worked with before will have done some of these exercises. And the one we're going to do today is one of my favourites. It's Brahmari, or bee breath. Of course it's one of my favourites because it's about bees. So what we do with this is we breathe in, and when we breathe out we make a humming sound. And that helps to calm us down. Whenever we do a really long, slow exhale, it helps calm our mind down. It can stop all the busy thoughts that get in our head. And it tells our body it's time to relax, which is really nice. So this is what you're going to do. It's going to look a bit weird, so you can laugh at me. That's it. Except you're going to do it for maybe 6 times in a row. And if you master that, you can try something which probably looks even stranger, but makes it even more relaxing. And that's sticking your thumbs just over your ears, like this. Wow. That can be really calming. It really helps me relax if I'm finding that I'm just thinking lots and lots and lots of thoughts or worries. So that's your first challenge, is to give give bee breath a go and see how it makes you feel. See if you can slow down your exhale and make that lovely buzzing sound like a bee. Now it's important to remember that bees are our friends. Bees help plants to grow in a process called pollination, and about 35% of our food needs bees to grow. So if it weren't for bees, we wouldn't have very much to eat. Now I know a lot of people, when a bee comes near them, they run away and they're scared and they don't want it anywhere near them. And actually, it is a great honour to have a bee land upon you. To be mistaken for a flower is a great thing. And what I recommend is that you stay still like a Zen master in honour of the bee that has landed upon you, and wait patiently for it to find out that you are not, in fact, a flower. So when you're out and about on your adventure, when you're out getting some exercise, or if you're lucky enough to have a garden, here's a challenge. See if you can spot a bee. Some bees are just now coming out of overwintering, which is a bit like hibernation. There's about 250 different species of bee in the UK, and they all behave kind of differently. But there's some that are coming out now and looking for pollen. And one of the things you can spot are the flowers that are really important for bees as they come out of overwintering and they're really hungry. I've got a crocus flower here, which is a really important flower for bees to get some food. And some bees that emerge from overwintering actually crawl inside the crocus flower. And at night, crocus flowers close up, so the bee has a sleep inside the crocus flower. Bees actually take naps. Oh, that was a bee right there. They take naps, which is something I like to do. Did you know that bees dream? Scientists figured that out. They think it helps them with memory, which is important so they can remember where their hive was and where pollen's to be found. What do you think bees dream about? And do you know what? Remembering where pollen in their hive is important. Some bees talk to each other about that through the medium of dance. That's right, bees dance. Now, it doesn't matter if a human's bad at dancing, but it matters if a bee is bad at dancing. And if they don't get enough naps, their dancing's rubbish.
and no other bees can tell where to find the pollen, which is a bit of a problem. So napping's very important. Now onto your challenge. When you're out and about for exercise, or if you've got a garden, see if you can spot a bee. If you can take a photo of it, that would be amazing. And then try and figure out what kind of species it is. There's lots of resources on the internet that will help you with that. And if you can't find a bee, see if you can find some lovely flowers with pollen in them that a bee might like to visit. And if all that seems a little bit difficult, you could always just have a nap.
Do 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 do. Roots and resilience.